Blessings and peace. At this time in your world, there are many radiation energies coming forward, being used for telecommunications especially, but also being used in many devices, in all kinds of computer technology, in aeroplanes and cars and bicycles and all the equipment that you all use in your daily life. The amount of electrical vibration, electromagnetic, radiant energies coming into your field has reached epidemic proportions, to the point where you now have to really look and understand how to take care of yourselves, how to protect yourselves, how to build yourselves up, especially on the inside. Of course, there are also physical energies that you can work with, such as Shungite crystal, which is a very strong energy. This crystal has the ability to absorb electromagnetic frequency from your field. So you can put it by your computer. You can also have it put onto your telephone, your mobile telephone, onto any smart devices, so that it will absorb a lot of the electromagnetic frequency. If you put it on your body, try to imagine that you are putting it really where your chakras are. So you would wear it over the heart, over the solar plexus, over the belly, over the hara. Those are important centers. Also, though, around your throat, because of your ears. You can also wear Shungite earrings, or you can have Shungite made so that it will sit over the ears, make it in shapes so that it will sit in different places on your body comfortably. I think you will find over this next period that some artists will get very inspired to create usable jewelry and items, clothing and wearable Shungite, because just as you have wearable smart devices, you also need to think of having wearable protection. I think there will also be some developments where you have Shungite actually in some clothing, so that it would be ground up and in some way in a lining of clothing. That would be also a good application. It would be somewhat expensive, of course. And so, again, you want to think of the special areas of your body that need protection: your head, your ears, your throat, and then your main chakras. So that is physical protection. And then also understand that Shungite is an energy field. It is an energy being. It is a being of light. You could say, if you look at crystal, it's quite dark. It is a powerful dark crystal, but it has a light within it that is in fact super bright. It is that light that in fact absorbs the toxin that you put into it. So it may appear dark. And indeed, the world of Shungite is a very powerful dark world, and yet it is a world of powerful light. Those of you who work with these kinds of energies will understand what I mean. Ancient Tibetan practices included this understanding that within each being is a great and powerful darkness that is not bad. It is simply a power that is invisible, you could say, but it's there. And from that deep, dark power within rises up the power of the light, your soul light. We're talking about the physical realm, because when you incarnate into the physical realm, the light of your soul comes in. And it is that light of your soul that you could say almost makes this physical astral realm look dark, comparative to the light that your soul knows as your essence. And so understanding that as you work with Shungite, realize that it is a deep ally of the part of you that can transform all energy, that you are not victim to anything. Do not be fooled into thinking that, you are without protection, that you're going to be in some way destroyed by a powerful force that somehow can overpower you. Try to come out of those thought forms and think powerfully within yourself. Practice every day expanding your auric field, expanding your aura, your actual chakras. That your chakras are, in fact, completely respondent to your thoughts. So if you think to yourself, well, I am a multicolored rainbow of incandescent light, and this Shungite energy that I have, perhaps on my person, perhaps in my handbag or in my pocket, this Shungite being can absorb any darkness that comes through, any kind of impurity, pollution, radiation, electromagnetic frequencies. Understand that if you are radiating, if you are really lifting your vibration and you have speeded up your vibration, you're really turning your chakras, you're really spinning your own energy, nothing can actually enter you. It's only when you start getting terrified, you shut down, you stop actually emanating any power, then those kinds of energies can get in, and that's when you are more, in that sense, vulnerable. Now, I just want to explain what I mean by spinning the chakras. So you have these balls of energy, of gateways, we could call them, but to visualize them as balls of energy is useful, and to see them turning. So the different colored chakras from the root, red, coming up through orange, through gold, green, blue, indigo, violet, and you can use your own variations of colors, but to see them spinning, to see your aura not as static, but as vibrant and alive and moving. You see, imagine, in a sense, you're not a sitting target, you're a moving object, you're alive, you're also in tune with the solar beings. Once you open up your whole auric field, and you call in divine beings, higher beings. See, you're alive in a completely different field. You can't really be targeted then, because you have raised your frequency out of the range of what is actually comparatively quite a dense energy. But this is important to understand. You wouldn't go out into your world with nothing on. I'm not being even sort of moralistic about it. You wouldn't, because you might get too hot, too cold, too wet, and so on. So you tend to wear protective clothing. You adjust to your environment. You do what's necessary to be a physical being. So as your environment changes, and to be honest, people don't really think what's very good for you, and they start to produce energies that are probably not great for you unless you do what I say and increase your power and strength. As those atmospheres occur within your world, you have to change. You have to adapt. You have to move your energy so its frequency is higher, faster. You see, because you understand the law of attraction. If you move your field, you increase your field, you increase your brightness, you increase your power. You're no longer available. You're not a sitting target, and you can't be had in that way. So imagine it like that. It is a layer of light clothing, of protection that you put on every day, and you refresh it twice a day. So you might refresh it at lunchtime, refresh it in the evening. Understand, it's just like, I must put a coat on, I'm going out in the cold. I want to take my coat off, I'm back in the warm. I'm going out into a radiant frequency, I'm going to put my Shungite protective layer on. I'm going to visualize it take me 2 seconds 2 minutes maximum to visualize my centers expanded, my whole auric field full of this powerful, radiant protection. If you do it, you will start feeling right now, today, the difference. Understand that you are made of light. Your thought controls your light body. Your light body has an intelligence beyond your mind. Nothing can harm you when you raise your vibration to that higher level, to that highest level. And then you need the physical substance with you for those times when you are tired and you just want to curl up and not have to do anything to protect yourself, or maybe you're a little ill, you're just exhausted, so you get shungite around you. You put it around your body and you curl up and you are protected. Then physically that emanation will go out from the physical shungite. So when you're just feeling tired and I can't be doing all that projection and visualization, well then bring the physical shungite to you and surround yourself with it one way or the other. And you will greatly improve your self-protection, your self-care, your personal health. And you will remove yourself from the vulnerability of feeling like a victim to that which you cannot change or control immediately. This is a spiritual practice, a personal spiritual practice, and I recommend that you take it up for yourselves. Blessings and peace.